Alright, hey guys, this is Catalytic Cam, and we're here for a first look at Sky Arena. I was going to do this in more of a Let's Play style, but then it occurred to me that this is a multiplayer-only game, and I don't have any friends here at the moment. Might try and get some here for an actual video on that, but I thought I'd give you guys a first look on this, first impressions. Basically just playing Flight Sim at this point. But this is a game that was sent to me by dev, currently in early release, so early access, I believe. But it's looking pretty polished off, and it's said to be much like Starfox, I think is the way they're advertising it. Here's the thing for me, and what I thought would be interesting for me playing this, is I haven't actually played Starfox. Like, it's just not something I grew up with. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a series on this, a mini-series, and just, you know, see what I think as someone that hasn't played Starfox, because I'm sure it's going after the people that have played Starfox, right? But, like I said, that doesn't include me, so, yes. Anyways, we're going to just kind of jump in here. I notice you can set a bit of different things throughout the rules. You can change the ship's health, enable which weapons are available, which is kind of nice if you don't really like a certain weapon. Boom. You can take that one off. Why not? Okay. Next up is the characters. We have Mr. Toucan Magoo thing. Very orange. Blue squirrel cyborg thing. Thing that always says I am Groot or whatever that movie is. I don't actually haven't actually watched. And this thing looks like the thing from the Time Splitters 1 case, which is actually sitting on my wall. Yeah. So we're just going to do a bit of a flight sim here, just to show you guys how this game is working. There is 4 stages for you to choose from. I only looked at Frozen Colony. I'm going to look at that one again because I was liking that one. So basically, you'd set your time, and it would just be like a battle arena for a flight sim game. And the controls, to me, so far that I've seen, have been very nice, very responsive. This is on controller, by the way, and I'm using a PS3 controller on my computer. This is for computer on Steam, for those of you looking at it. Currently only, apparently, for local online, although online is going to become available later, I believe. And some of these things can be corrected in the comments by the devs, I'm sure. But yeah, flying's very nice. You can come to a dead stop by pressing B, and you can kind of just like look around there, shoot. Everything's very cel shaded, which I like. What stuck out to me when they showed this to me is that it's very colorful. Big problem I have with a lot of today's games, they go for too much of a realistic look, too many browns and greens and warfare and all that crap. It's just like, I can't actually see what I'm doing a lot of the times. It's just like, I don't know, something about it, something about dynamic lighting, looks pretty, all that stuff, but it's hard to see what's going on. So this, very clear, very cartoony, very easy to see what's going on, and from what I can tell, no real big game flaws. I thought I saw a pylon placed somewhere that kind of looked like it was sticking out of the ground from the base somewhere, but that could have just been me. And yeah, so you'll find certain special weapons. I think it comes from these guys here. Yep, so we got a barrier. So what's barrier do? I'm still learning a lot of this. Okay, so that is basically making a Tron wall behind you for a certain time. The other one I saw was a bomb. What else we got here? We have heat-seeking missiles, probably pretty self-explanatory. Ooh, sends out like about 8 of them there. And your usual shoot. Triangle does your little aileron roll or whatever. Pretty sure that's something from Starfox, or that they're taking after anyways. And I think that's what they're doing, basing this game off of, rather. Let's see if we can't get something else here. Ah! Mine. Okay, here's the mine. I'm not sure if they're always in the same spots that they spawn. And that probably just laid it on the ground. No, it's in the air. Okay. Everything's very easy to see. That's probably my biggest positive with this game. I would love to have some sort of AI integration here, because it's not always easy for someone like myself, who's an adult and who has a bunch of adult friends, to get together and game when there's so much going on pretty much anymore. So I will probably be trying to do another video on this in the future, actually showing off the multiplayer. It looks like the bombs explode there after enough time. Basically just straight up arena. It would be cool to see some sort of story mode from this as well. Definitely the 2 big things I'd like to see from this is an AI system and a story mode, and I really feel like I hope I'm not just missing out on what might be available. Maybe clicking on these guys, for example, brings another AI in. I don't think so at this point in the game. I can really see that happening. From what I can tell, 4 unlockable characters as well. So that's kind of cool. Probably just by means of killing a certain amount of enemies or doing something achievement-wise. Just nice when achievements integrate that, but I don't know it does for sure. Anyways, this is just a short little first look at a game that is coming out. If you have the friends available to play this, I feel like it could be a fun little game, but I can't really get a full judgment off on it without actually being able to play it. So look for the future, maybe probably try and get one of my friends over to sample this with me at least. And there is full gamepad support. It seems like something that's probably better to play on controller for sure. That's pretty much going to do it for this, because I mean there's not really much else I can do. I was really hoping for some sort of AI system, but we'll see, maybe in future updates. Like I said, this is early access, and the only thing I have to say to the devs in that regard is kind of not huge on early access myself. I know like Minecraft did it right and kind of started off, you know, every other early access idea kind of basing off that. It's like, hey, you can pay less and get the full game later, but get like what game currently is now, which is alright. I have a problem with too many devs just, you know, getting their money out of it and then abandoning the project. So I really hope that's not the case here, and that's a concern for me. By all means, you guys look like you got something good going here. Questions for you. I'm wondering what kind of game engine you're using, something the audience might want to know as well. And pretty much everything else I've addressed in this video, if you would like to address them in the comments, I can make a annotation, or people can just scroll the comments to see if you applied. I'm sure you have. And yeah, I'm sorry that you're probably expecting some actual gameplay here, but I can't really do that at this point in the night. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for now. I can't really think of anything else. Like I said, you guys got a good thing going here. Please keep it going. To put what I've said to shame, actually finish your game, alright? And yeah, for sure, well, I think you guys could have something special here. Maybe overshadowed by Starfox, unfortunately, but by the time you guys start making this game, that probably wasn't actually announced. The new one, I believe there's a new one coming out. Anyways, I've rambled on for long enough. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you later.